A person's worldview is the framework they use internally in their mind that contains the rules and perspectives they use to make sense of the world. It's a constantly growing thing since birth that you are building and adding on to as you experience life more and more. Even deeper than that, there are core assumptions that you have that create the foundation which comes before and ultimately forms your worldview. As I said earlier, for most of us, our own worldview is a subconscious thing that is invisible to us. So taking time now to make this worldview framework more visible and being able to see your own core assumptions more clearly will likely create confidence and help you play a greater role in the success of your life, community, family, and employer. Our goal is to be helpful and respectful as we guide you through this discovery. To introduce and illustrate points about various worldviews, we will sometimes use stories. Some of these stories are from different traditions of philosophy and religion. Some are recent events from the news or social media. Some are fictitious, created by our team to give you a penetrating look at some issues on worldview. The point is that we want you to focus on the story and its message. Try not to let your mind wander due to biases or overfamiliarity with a story or a thought that you may have heard before. We have placed each story in the context of this course to support your discovery of what makes you think, feel, and act as you do. Some professional people employ what are known as life coaches. These are people who hold them accountable and challenge them in the uncomfortable areas of their life. And they do this usually at a considerable expense because they know it will create the success they are looking for. Many successful life coaches tell us that they like to explore several basic questions, using them as tools to help someone see beyond the status quo, to see opportunities they may not have previously understood or even been aware of. As it turns out, this whole course is just like that. It's a set of tools for life that we want to leave with you. Okay, so before we jump right into understanding worldview more closely, let's take a look at how some people have expressed their view of life. Mark Twain, for example, the famous 19th century writer and humorist, said this about life: "Life does not consist mainly or even largely of facts and happenings. It consists mainly of the storm of thoughts that is forever blowing through one's head." Now, Twain is famous for his witty, penetrating insights, and he is asking you, as he has asked many others across the years, what blows through your head? What excites you? What haunts you? What are your dreams, your fears? To him, these feelings are what life is comprised of. Also, I saw this plaque one time in a restaurant with someone else's view that said, "Life is tough, but it's tougher if you're foolish." So, no kidding, right? I mean, we all have the goal of playing it smart when life throws us a curveball. So, what about life? Is it hard or not? Can being smarter help? And if so, in what ways do I need to be smarter so that life isn't so tough? And how? Let's look at a few simple statements about how you see life based on knowledge and experience. There's no right or wrong responses for these questions, and be assured it's confidential. So please just click on the link below to see the next questions.